What up, what up, what up? How's it going, guys? Welcome in, man. We got Terrence, Christian, and Timmy all in with those early reactions. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How's it going, buddies? Man, can I be honest? I'm done watching football. The Raiders blowing a 20-0 halftime. Lead is unacceptable. Oh, dude, I didn't even realize that happened. That's wild. I'm gonna turn that down. Lamont, appreciate that like. Timmy, appreciate that like. Timmy with those shares. Joey's in the house. What's good, guys? How's it going, man? Uh-oh. Oh, good run. Good run. Yo, what's up, Mr. KC? What's good, Christian? How are you, buddy? Oh, that was another good run. He hit me with the exact same thing twice. He hit me with the exact same run twice. That's wild. Alright. Fix that. That buck sweep, man. That buck sweep is wild. I need to remember that play, buck sweep. I've seen some other people using that play, and it's actually really good. Hope you got. Oh man, his run game. This guy's run game is on point. Hey, Timmy with those shares.
Continues and just space being created by those
I'm not too worried about his pass game at this point. Yeah, spread out.
As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold,
wow. He didn't even throw the ball one time. Yo, what's up, Sim? Jeffrey, what's the good, my man? Jeffrey with those shares. What's up, guys? How's it going, man? Welcome in. Who's that, Boise? Okay. Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle man balled out today. Lamont, dude, you're not lying. So, guys, on my fantasy league, I had Waddle, and I didn't start him. And it totally messed me up. Like, actually, I'm playing Jeffrey, who just dropped those shares in there. But I'm playing Jeffrey this week, and he has a chance to come back and beat me.
After the touchdown, here's McMahon.
I got you, Jeffrey.
Kick it away.
I got you, bro. You got after this game.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Oh, man, if I didn't run into Clyde Edwards-Helaire right there, I could have got around the edge and scored a touchdown.
He's tackled at the 20.
Hey, Sam, appreciate that share, man. All right, bro, I got you. Dallas with the win. Hey, you know what? They did good for me on the defense for my fantasy, so I'm happy. I'm happy with them, bro.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs at 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon.
We got through that gap. I'll take the 5 yards, but if we could have made that gap, that would have been nice. What's up, Thomas? How's it going, bro? Hey, hope your day was good. I mean, my day was all right. I mean, I slept for a pretty big portion of the day. For those guys who don't know, I ended up testing positive for COVID like a couple of days ago, so I've been quarantining today. It's been kind of one of those days. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man?
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes.
Nobody open. I know how to take the sack and throw a pick. Hey Josh, you're still on the cooldown, bro. I played you on the last stream. It's a 2-stream cooldown, but we'll get another game in soon, man. Xbox Series coming soon, man. Promise to D-Shep first. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, bro. That's gonna be fun. Congratulations.
Let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to.
Oh man, that was hard. I did try to force it in there. What's up, Rodney? Appreciate that like, man. Appreciate that like. Yeah, guys, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be on, so I'm just telling you guys right now. Hey, Chef, before we go any longer, GG Thursday night, bro. Hey, that was a lot of fun, man. That was a great game. Great game. That was, I mean, in my opinion, the Chiefs versus Chargers was the game of the week. Chargers lost, but it was a good game. Yeah, I feel like the only reason we lost, or excuse me, the only reason the Chiefs won, bro, is because they were able to, we were able to knock Herbert out for a pretty key possession. I mean, I know he ended up throwing that dot, but he was in pain the rest of the game. It affected the game.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here.
Yeah, it does look like Herbert might be out. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's not, bro. Hopefully he's not.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bryce says, yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next time. Oh, man, I should have given him a little bit more room. I didn't think about it. I should have done that.
The run only got a yard. Here's
Ooh, I
2nd and 9.
hate the squiggly lines. That's the one I hate the most.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs.
Hey, Jeff with the follows, man. Appreciate that. Then we had many mistakes, but the Chiefs brought down the house in the second half, dude. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that, dude, goes down to coaching. Like, I really genuinely feel like 90% of these games are won or lost by coaching. Oh, man, that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Ooh, that was a bad throw. I tried to get all those points that were down back in one drive. That was my fault.
Interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
Wow, his run game is really good. He's going to have to start committing to his run. We're going to have to start running. That buck sweep. All right, I need to write that down. Buck sweep. I've seen a lot of people use that.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Good throw.
Goes to the tight end, Eric
Good
Sommer.
throw.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in. And
Oh, Josh, my bad, bro. I just played you. I just played you like last stream, didn't I? Yeah, I just played you last stream, bro. So you're still on that cooldown. So there's a two stream cooldown. So I'll get you another time, bro. Islam says next. Islam, didn't I just play you last stream too? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You were on the list, but you didn't play the game. Yeah, Islam, I can throw you on there, bro. I'm not planning on being live like super late tonight, guys. I'm not feeling very well, but I decided to go ahead and go live. So I'm only gonna commit to like 2 or 3 games. Anything above that, like, would just be extra. I'm not playing very well this first game. I'm not playing well this first game, so you guys might get me tonight. Russell Wilson didn't look too good on the Broncos. He really isn't, bro. He hasn't showed up yet, but it takes a little while. I feel like he will make a big difference. It's just give him a little bit of time. That buck sweep, man. This guy keeps hitting me with that buck sweep. It's kind of a cheesy one play, but I'm gonna add that to my playbook. Buck sweep. Boom, there it is again. Buck sweep. That's all he's running on. He's the same run play. Buck sweep. Buck sweep. I don't even know what formation that's out of. I need to add that to my playbook though. I'm really not Islam. I'm really not, but you know, Facebook really penalizes you pretty bad if you don't go live for more than a couple of days. So I decided to go ahead and get up and get live. But nonetheless, I'm happy to be here. I'm glad that you guys are all spending the time with me for real. Hey, we're here to have some fun. So let's get hype. Let's just get hype right now. Ready? Let's go. Man. All right, so dramatic comeback time, guys. Dramatic comeback time. Let that bounce out. Rely on our offense. Hey, but I appreciate that, though, man. I do genuinely appreciate that.
At the 25.
All right, this run play works for me.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Shift one.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're getting
Come on,
3 scores.
65, man. If he could have made that block, we could have had a nice little gain right there. Parsons on pace for 30. Oh, you're talking about sacks?
Yeah, and sometimes
Parsons, really good player, man. I've heard people comparing him to LT.
few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Man, the Ravens really let the Fins come back with 21 points down. Dude, they did. That was wild. And I have to admit, dude, I have Waddle on my fantasy squad, and I did not start him, and I'm really regretting it. He had 40 points in fantasy. 40. Like, come on, I should have started him. I really should have started him.
You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
All right, first down.
First down. As he takes this all the way down to the 37. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now to throw. That one tipped and it's incomplete.
Oh, okay. All right, though. Bro, Diggs is looking good in coverage and tackling. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely he is, bro. But you know how... All right, so he's one of those type of backs, though, that, like, he'll let a lot, like, slide by him. He's kind of a home run hitting type player. We'll see if it works out for him long term. I don't think it will. Ooh, goodness gracious.
And he slings one. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7
I'm surprised. To start the game. I'm surprised, actually, because that was not at all where I was trying to place that ball. I know Parsons is nowhere near LT too early to mention that. I didn't say that I felt that way. I'm just saying I've heard a lot of comparisons to him as far as his play style, the combination of physical attributes and IQ.
Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40%.
Cooper rush on dots in between 4 people on the final drive was beautiful passes. I just wouldn't plan on that, man. Now that there's game film on them, teams are going to adapt.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6
Bear with me,
points.
guys. I'm knocking the rust off. I'll be all right.
They're going to come away with
I'll be all right.
And that's too bad. I don't want to gain another yard. Right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes
night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one count. You make sure.
The Broncos are on the field ready to start their next drive. Some space up to about the 25.
Man, I had Melvin Gordon on my fantasy like 3 years in a row. I genuinely wish that he put up these types of numbers against me. That would be nice. Hey, what's up, Jorge? How's it going, man?
It creates extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of
bounce
them,
through a
and
hole.
they really embrace
Come on,
it.
tackle.
And he's got some space here. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs.
I think I might Chiefs defense nerfed or something, because that was he should have at least completed that tackle. At the very minimum, should have completed that tackle.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos.
You know, Jorge, bro, honestly, man, I got more people on the list than I feel like I can guarantee a game. So I'm another time, bro. I just tested positive for COVID-19 not too long ago, like literally 2 days ago. So not feeling the best, man. Not feeling the best, but I did want to go live. Man. I didn't want to. I didn't want to lose any possibility though of the algorithm that like Facebook's been giving us here lately. So I definitely couldn't miss too many days. So just bear with me. I'm a little slower today than I normally am, and just trying to recover. But hey, being here tomorrow, I do plan on being live pretty much every day. Hopefully. So hey, actually now isn't a bad time to try to get a game against me though. Okay, are you quarantining? Yep, I am definitely quarantining. Kind of sucks, actually. But luckily I was able to get pretty much everything I needed. My buddy might end up going to the grocery store for us, so put everything on the front porch. You know, trying to take every safety precaution we possibly can. It's good though. I said Dallas had to win 2 of the next 6. If we win both our division games, man, we'd be 3-3 when Dak comes back. Hey, I mean, there's really not one team in the entire NFC East, bro, that can compete like with the Cowboys full strength. I mean, the Eagles are probably the only team I'd worry about. I'm sorry, Assam. I'm not trying to be rude, but it is what it is. So I would just say, man, I mean, the Cowboys, if they can go, you know, if they can win 2 of their next 6 games, they'll be just fine. But Dak has to be able to come back and be 100%. If he doesn't, then Cowboys probably won't make it to the playoffs. That's my personal prediction. But yeah, bro, we're definitely quarantining. I say we because both me and my roommate are both COVID positive.
And that is intercepted, or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Whoops.
So we've hit intermission.
Yeah, 2 picks, 2 sacks, and 3 fumbles.
This is the
All good, man. Our defense had pressure on Mayfield. Yeah, bro. I mean, Mayfield's a good player. But the offensive line for the Panthers isn't the greatest. I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I honestly didn't get a chance to watch that game. I was really just kind of chilling pretty much the whole night. Now, how you feel about the Niners? Is Jimmy G going to take them to the playoffs again? It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't, Alan. It really wouldn't.
And they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
I don't know. The Niners have a really solid team all the way around. They really do. Jimmy G, I feel like, is a better quarterback than Trey Lance, although I feel like Trey Lance is their future. But if he's going to be hurt, Jimmy G is probably the best backup quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find
let's try and find our stride, guys.
Something sustained.
Let's just try and find our stride.
And find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 31, Mahomes finds his man. It's Kelsey.
There we go.
On the crossing route
I feel like all 3 of my completions have been to Kelsey so far. Man, did you hear Lance broke his ankle? I did not hear that he broke it. That sucks, man. Well, that's potentially season ending. So there goes the Cowboys getting Jimmy G.
Throwing now is Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Yeah, none. We'll feed the beast. We'll feed the beast. Kelsey's our best receiver easily. Easily.
Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And now look at this.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. These defenses are so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case,
oh my God, there's a nail in my butt.
There's a phrase in today's football that we use all the time.
I just got nailed in the ass!
How do you do that? Where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but
that's all right. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. How in the heck did that happen, bro? For real.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Madden, come on, bro.
You suck.
Come on, bro.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3.
I mean, dude, the Rams are not as good this year as they were last year. I feel like their offense definitely took a hit as far as their wide receiver core goes. I mean, Cooper Kupp obviously is still the man, but not having OBJ, I mean, Allen Robinson is not OBJ.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
All right, 4th down. He's not punting it. I know he's not punting it.
Got 1. 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Man open. He's got it complete to
He's only thrown the ball
Sutton.
twice this entire
A
game.
big roll of the dice
Joe
on
Flacco's
4th
first
and
win
1,
since
but it pays
2015.
off.
He's
They
been a
convert.
backup or not even on a team since 2015. That's wild because he was a he is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Defensively as they stop him at the 48.
I don't remember what year he won though. Does anybody remember off the top of their heads like what year he won?
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. We're back now
2012.
in KC.
All
A lot
right.
of folks starting to
2012.
make their way to
Nice.
the parking
Nice,
lot.
bro.
Their guys
Nice.
trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
I have not been able to do
152
anything.
yards rushing for
Anything
Dallas.
about
He has
that
been
buck sweep.
tremendous
That buck
all
sweep
day
was
long.
crazy.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another
Who's
first
next?
down.
Well, that's a
Jeffrey.
carry they
Jeffrey's
have
up
to be
next.
satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the
Blackout Super
confidence
Bowl?
to keep handing it to him and keep picking
Oh,
up
that's
good
what,
yardage.
dude. That's when he won.
The first down run got 5.
That's
Here's
when he
2nd
won
and 5.
against Colin Kaepernick when the lights went out and what was
Give it to
that?
Gordon out of the shotgun.
That was the Superdome in New Orleans too, wasn't
It'll
it?
be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he picks up the first
All right, I'm
down
kind of tired of
yardage as
playing
he's-
this guy. I mean, all he's doing is running the ball, and I'm not stopping it, so it's all good though. Anyways, all right, Jeffrey, you ready to go, man? We can go ahead and get our game in, man. We can go ahead and get our game in. All right, guys, bear with me one quick second. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Xbox. I definitely don't have my normal energy and enthusiasm today, guys. For that, I do apologize. I'm not feeling the best, actually. But bear with me, bear with me. Just hang out, have a good time. This is the Oasis, after all. Alright, here we go. Why does the Xbox always do this? Alright, so now I go in. Watch this, guys. This is the fix to this, and it's so dumb to me. Hit quit. I have to close the game out. Like I didn't just load it up. And then go right back into it. And it works. It's all good. Hope you feel better soon, bro. Me too. Me too, Philip. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. Man, I'm not gonna mic up, bro. Honestly, I don't have the energy right now. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all for being here. Definitely not the best stream. Guys, I'm probably gonna end up calling it a night after this game. I'm probably gonna end up calling it a night after this game. I didn't want to try to go live. I thought I had the energy, but man, this fatigue is like no joke. Like, it is really no joke. But it's all good. Let's try and get hype anyways. Man, I really do like that. I really do like that meme. That's very, very quickly became my favorite meme of the entire stream. But there is also this
loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Alright, here we go.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from uptown.
Carolina Panthers are one of the my favorite teams. Mostly because of Christian McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson on offense. They have a half-decent tight end. And their defense always seems to be really fast. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, that's who I wanted to change out. Littleton needs the starting position there. We're going to put this guy up here because he's faster. Oh, I really want to bring Chin down. Okay, and Hartsfield. Perfect. This team really doesn't require a whole lot of changes, which is really nice. We'll put Franklin in there. There we go. Let's get it.
Get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
So what do you guys think of the games this weekend? Good weekend of football, if you ask me. A very good weekend of football.
He'll lose yardage to start things out. Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his
I'm a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick!
And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that.
Yeah, let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time.
Next series. An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win.
Yeah, good pick. That was not a smart throw. We were trying to thread the needle on that one. Hey, Alexandria, how you doing tonight, sis? I appreciate that heart reaction. I really do.
Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Ooh, good completion. Nice throw. I really didn't expect him to catch that. I thought, if anything, I would either pick it or knock it down, but no, he got it. Nice play. Nice play.
up a 5. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try
Oh, get him, get him. Good play. Good play.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. There's a diving catch.
Really?
Right side. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially.
Yeah, current gen definitely looks different. I mean, the graphics aren't quite as good. This is also the Xbox. So I have the Xbox Series S, which is the next gen version, but it allows you to play the Xbox One version as well. So it doesn't look as good to me as the PS5 version, and I've heard that the Xbox Series X, like X is an X-ray, is better. Although I haven't really, I don't own it, so I couldn't tell you. So I think that's why the Xbox Series S, as in Sam, is a lot cheaper, is because the graphics aren't as good. Like even Xbox Series X doesn't look that much better. Well, I'm sorry, like the next gen version on the Xbox Series S does not look any better.
From the 29, Mayfield. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. That one a first down pickup of 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
We needed to run the ball. We had to.
Looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do
3rd and 2. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's a cheaper console. I feel like that's where they made the sacrifice. Which I find that kind of interesting. I'll tell you, and the reason I find it interesting is because for PlayStation, I have like both consoles, right? So I have the PlayStation 5 like with the disc and the PlayStation 5 without the disc. And the PlayStation 5 without the disc, the graphics are just as good, it just doesn't have a disc. I think the storage is a little bit smaller as well, but the graphics are the same. So the fact that Xbox kind of changed that up and made the graphics a little bit lower on one version, versus the other, is one of the reasons I'm not really a fan. But it is what it is. Hey James, appreciate that heart reaction, man.
Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Hey, what's good, man? Hey, just hanging out, having a good time, bro. How are you? How are you doing tonight?
If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Hey, what's up, Michael? Appreciate that heart or that like, man. How you doing tonight?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And will go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to
Glad to hear that, James. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, I've been sick the last couple of days. I ended up tested positive for COVID-19 a couple of days ago, and Oh, wow. He's running with the lineman. There we go. At least we got the stop. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I thought I had more energy than I had, but I just feel zapped. I just feel zapped.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. On play action, Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
There we go.
Oh, and I saw the come down and
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, that was actually pretty important. We needed that. We needed that stop right there. That was pretty important. But yeah, when I started the stream, guys, I genuinely thought I had more energy than I do, but I just feel zapped. So forgive me, guys. I don't have nearly the energy that I normally do, but definitely do me a favor. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that follow button for me. I promise I'm normally a lot more enthusiastic and fun to watch.
Mayfield. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Glad you're better. That's rough. I haven't had it, but no people who've caught it in it. So Joe, it sucks, dude. It really sucks. Like, I've been, asleep most of the day today. And like, you guys know me. Like, pretty much all of you guys who are in here right now have been a part of my stream before, and I'm usually a lot more fun to watch, I'm sure. But I just don't have it right now. I'm sorry, guys. Michael says get well soon. I appreciate that, man. So I probably will end up taking a few days off, guys, until I do get to feeling back to myself. Like, this is, it kind of surprises me, guys. I'm always one of those people too who feels like I can do anything. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm struggling sitting here playing a game. You know what I mean? Right. It's alright though. I didn't go live to complain, guys. I'm not complaining. That's not what we're doing here right now. That's not what we're doing here right now. I mean, I will admit though, it would be nice if I can get one play going my way.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Feels like I forgot to play how to play offense on them.
Trailing now 8-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal.
Dad, have some humility. It'll save your life.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine.
Hey Sam, I'm probably gonna call it quits after this game, bro. I'm very quickly losing energy.
Terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
That's alright. I wasn't expecting that throw. Hey Michael, if I didn't shout you out already, man, I appreciate your like, man. Let's go.
In this first half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he's
Fourth down and 1.
Short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey,
you serious?
We're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, You haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
They'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Emotional damage.
Down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up.
Let's try this one more time, because for some reason, something's not right here. Alright. For whatever reason, guys, so the fullback who's supposed to be returning the kicks was not the secondary running back I normally choose. So I decided to go ahead and just make sure that I ended up making all the adjustments that I needed just by simply redoing it really fast. Hey Kyle, appreciate that heart reaction, man.
Ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. I think the defense surprised.
What's good, Alice? What's up, my man? How are you? How are you, buddy?
Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing. Prescott. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On third down, it's Prescott.
We needed that. We needed that. That was big. That was big. Hey Blake, what's good, my man? Appreciate you being here, man. Not tonight, dude. I'm gonna tell you why. I thought I was feeling a little bit better than I am, and I'm really not feeling very well. So I'm gonna be ending the stream after this game. I tested positive for COVID, man. I'm not. I thought I was feeling better than I am. Like once I got live here and really started getting into it, like I just don't have it. I really just don't have it.
And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown.
Yeah, that.
Quarter. All they
yeah.
have so far, the field goal.
Like, I've been asleep most of the day today. Like, no joke. I've been sleeping most of the day, and I got up. I'm like, yeah, I got some energy, and then I got it, got live, and like probably 10 minutes into the first game, I'm like, I feel like crap. All right, good night, get well. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. All right, that makes it a 3-point game at least. Okay, good night, get well. All right, Sam. Have a good one, man.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Short yardage, Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete.
Good play.
Touchdown.
Good play.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got a point there, don't they, guys? You can't throw the football. It makes it really difficult to win a game.
Everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Anderson. Touchdown!
This is Sparta!
Alright, let's go. Let's go. What's up, Mark? I'm gonna get the new Madden 23 and NBA next month on Xbox, and on PS4 I'm gonna get Madden 23 and Xbox for my Christmas birthday. I'm gonna get both my controllers fixed in November. I'm not gonna lie, bro, it probably would just be cheaper to buy a new controller. I mean, like for next gen, like PS5 and Xbox, you know, next gen, I feel like the controllers are like between 60 and 70 bucks. And then if you have a next gen, like, if you got next gen consoles at all, if you just buy like the premier version of the game, you can get it for both consoles and it saves some money. So I have it on all 4 consoles, right? And I only have 2 consoles. I have the PS5 and I have the Xbox Series S. And I bought the like the most expensive version of the game, and it came for both versions. So the PS4, PS5 came with one version, and the Xbox One and the Xbox S came in one version. Yeah, current gen Xbox and PS4. I got you. All right.
Prescott on first down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right.
Yeah, we're going to call timeout. I had a feeling it's going to hurry it up, and I wasn't ready.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Prescott off play action.
Huge play. Huge play.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Yo, what's good, guys? Hey, Benjamin, appreciate that like and that share. And Mark, appreciate that like. What's up, guys? How's it going, y'all? Do I have an extra Xbox controller? No, bro. I literally only have the one I'm playing with. I literally have the one I am playing with. I have done my best not to break it. It's been kind of a pain. I will admit I've really wanted to a couple of different times, but I have not. I've been good so far. Hey, Mark, appreciate that light, man. I can use my I can use my wired one for me, bro. You have a wired controller still? That's interesting. I don't have a wired controller. I don't have one wired controller except for my N64.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute.
What's good, Dallas? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing tonight, man? I saw you were live a little bit earlier, man. I wasn't able to get in there before you got off, but I'm glad to see that you're doing your thing, man.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
How many wireless controllers do I have? I have one for the PlayStation 5 and one for the Xbox. So one per console. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, man, I just have one. I'm really gentle with my controllers. Like I don't throw them. I literally don't hit them. Like I'm very careful with them because they're way too freaking expensive.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get
Hey guys, there's 12 people in the house right now, man. I know I don't have a lot of energy right now, guys. But do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow button for me, guys. Hit that like, hit the share, hit that follow button for me.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
Oh, come on, give me that pick. Oh, I really wanted the interception right there. I really wanted that interception right there. Hey, Doyle says salute. Salute, Doyle. Appreciate that like, man.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10.
Oh, if we could have got that pick, guys, that would have been nice. That would have been coffins. That's what that would have been. That's what that would have been.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes this one.
Hey, Sam says I'm still here. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I know this is probably not the most entertaining. I know this is not the most entertaining content I've ever had. All right, here we go. Come on.
Now Dak. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And is it a touchdown? No signal.
On that one, this time they were ready for it.
Here's Dak. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw, Prescott. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
You're fine, bro. We know you're sick. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance.
GG's, bro. GG's, Jeffrey.
Unfortunately, it was picked off.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Alrighty, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being in here, man. For real, man. Content or no content, man. We still got you, bro. Hey, man.
I think you are awesome.
Man, y'all are awesome, man. I do appreciate you guys. I know I've only been live for an hour, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end it here. I will be back live as soon as I'm feeling a little bit better, y'all, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Go ahead and I'm going to send y'all over to Trig. Let them know you guys came from D-Shep Gaming. I'll be live soon. Check the Discord for updates, and have a fantastic rest of your weekend, y'all, for real. In that note, peace.